Hello, everyone. Welcome to Broken Divinity by Trans Tales, Episode 6, You Wouldn't Fight a Storm. I am your Dungeon Master for this evening, Brotherhood of Evil Gays, and I just wanted to put a shout out to the fact that we had exactly one very important birthday last week. No one else in it had a birthday, so happy birthday to Drail and only Drail.
Really? Oh, really?
Really, truly.
Yay!
No,
No,
other
Betty, you
birthdays?
forgot. You forgot a birthday. My brother had his birthday last week.
Wow, Ben.
It
Wow.
said no other important birthdays in this campaign.
It's not too late for my brother to join this campaign.
It is.
That's true.
My birthday was on the 13th
What? No.
What?
Of March?
of March.
What?
Get the fuck out of here!
No fucking way!
Are you
Yeah?
fucking kidding me?
Are you guys being serious?
That's Anna Drail's birthday.
Wait, you're fucking with me.
We just
No.
birthday paradoxed, baby.
50% of this stream had our birthdays on March 13th.
That
I
is
joke- I
so
thought you were
weird.
joking.
Oh my
I love
Wait,
that.
you'll never believe this. That was my birthday too.
No, I don't believe it.
No, that's a joke. I'm sorry.
I can't believe that was the legal birth date of Cole Last Namerson.
Thank you. That's my
That's
legal
so
last
funny.
name. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
You
that
guys
is kind
aren't
of
pulling
crazy.
my leg.
No,
That's
I'm
wild.
Every
lying.
single- Every single trans person was born on March 13th.
Yeah. mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And we found another bit. Trans people are born on March
March
13th.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you're trans and you weren't born on March 13th, you're born on March 13th now.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't
It's not
make
that
the
you're not
rules.
trans, it's that you were born on March 13th.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're gonna go around and introduce ourselves, starting with I don't know. I don't know who we're starting with because I don't know your names because you haven't introduced yourselves.
Hi,
Ooh.
I'm Cole. Nonstop Cole Pop on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. My pronouns are she, they, and I'm heckin' gay. I am playing Scruffles, the very fun kobold cleric, who, she's just a big ball of energy and lovely and wonderful and super serious.
Thanks. Hi, everybody. My name is Ian. Wow, it's Ian on all of the internet places I use she, they pronouns, and I will be playing today Celeste McBunnington, your friendly neighborhood fae something or other ranger.
Does Ian sound terrible to anyone else? Like
Is-
her voice is just so.
It's just like grating. Like my voice just is just like the worst thing in the world to listen to. It's like
Yeah.
screeching in your ear, just like
yeah.
yeah.
It
You know,
feels like a
that's just-
French horn being blown through mayonnaise.
That's just how it happens. Like that's just what I sound like. Anyway, Celeste is a satyr with one horn. Ooh.
What's up? My name is Ash, or sometimes Milo on the internet, and also sometimes Thimble Druid on TikTok when I'm not taking a break. My pronouns are he or they, and I am playing D'Artagnan, the halfling rogue who's pretty scrappy, and I was born on March 13th.
And
Guys,
no one else in this stream was.
Hi guys, it's me, Ian. My platforms are wow, it's Ian, and I'm playing Celeste. I'm kidding. What's up? It's Lynn. My username is Battle Legend Red. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm playing Dean Marshall, just a guy, just your everyday normal guy.
Silly little guy. All he does is
All he
try.
does is try.
No!
He may
Everything is
seem so
normal.
sly.
Everything is normal when you're just a guy.
I love it.
Hello, my name is My name is Drelvar02Q5. I am Drelvar_R2Q5 on the Twitch and the TikTok. And today I will be playing Ruis. I use they, he pronouns. Ruis uses she, they pronouns. And yeah.
I think
I'm just imagining a
everyone.
Venn diagram now.
Yeah.
Okay, when we last left off our intrepid adventurers, they had really gotten along with Johnny Toenails, particularly Celeste McBunnington and Johnny Toenails are now best of friends. Celeste ordered, what was it, 200 pounds of mayonnaise from Johnny Toenails.
Ordered is a strong word.
And then they agreed to do a job for Johnny Toenails. And while they were in the under sewer belly, they came across, or a drider came across them and nearly killed them. And as we left, I had not rolled up loot yet for that encounter. So, do you search the body of the drider?
Might as well.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
You find on it 2 vials of drow poison.
Cool.
Give those to either Lynn or D'Artagnan or Dean, I think.
You find a long sword, a long bow, scale mail, a belt, and a book.
Hey.
I'm interested in the book.
If you give me just a wait a minute, hold on. Is that from? I'm seeing where I get my. Oh no, okay. So if you give me 10 minutes, Ruis says I can determine if any of this is magical, but it will take some time.
As part of my poisoner's kit, might I have 5 small empty vials?
Sure.
I think that Dart is used to sharing things, especially like safety things, with the crew. And so he would just sort of automatically start dividing poison up so that everybody could have a little bit.
All right.
Very nice. Anybody else want that bow?
I don't use
No?
weapons all that much.
I'll pick up the longsword. Is there anything cool with it?
Oh no, it's just a typical longsword. It's really nicely made, but it's just a longsword.
I'll keep it on my person.
Okay. 10 minutes go by. The belt and the book are magical.
Ooh. Can I get a school of magic from them?
The belt is transmutation. And let me pull up what the book is. I'm guessing this is transmutation as well.
Okay. Ruis informs the party. So of everything in a 30-foot radius, the book and the belt both have magical auras. So
Can you tell if it's like a bad aura or not?
it's magic in and of itself is not per se evil. They both have transmutation auras, which is the school of magic dealing with the altering of properties. It could be physical properties, but not necessarily. If you give,
So you can't tell if something's cursed.
in theory I can, but that's a different spell. One that I was about to cast on the 2 items that I now know are magical.
Oh, all right, get on with it then.
Okay, I take 20 minutes to cast Identify as a ritual twice because I can cast a shit ton of spells, but only as rituals.
So what we doing for the 20 minutes?
Short rest.
The rest of you could get a short rest in.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll be short resting.
I do that.
I'm fine. I don't need a short rest.
Okay, the belt is a belt of stone giant strength.
Hmm.
To anyone who wears it attunes to it, it sets their strength score to 23.
Nice.
Clearly
And,
mine.
and the book is a tome of leadership and influence. If someone spends 48 hours over 6 days or less reading it, they get a permanent increase to their charisma modifier of 2, and it increases their maximum charisma score by 2.
Okay.
I relay that to the group, and Ruis goes, so with that in mind, I think that the belt should obviously go to one of our more martial individuals. And the tome of leadership, who is our party leader?
So
would
that's
say it's
No
obviously me.
I would say it's
When I
Scruffles.
got there, you said that nobody had. You said that nobody had a leader. And I've made sure that all our decisions have been democratic.
I have made sure that all of our decisions are democratic.
What are you all laughing about?
Thank you for doing that. That's much appreciated.
Yeah, very, very kind.
You're very welcome.
I
So,
think
I mean,
that books. What were we talking about?
I say we
wanna
give it
say
to Scruffles.
No, I have my 10 in charisma and I want it there. I want to lose 2 points of charisma.
I mean, I'm clearly charismatic enough. I mean, very likable, very yeah.
This is very true. I look at D'Artagnan. Can you read?
What kind of question is that? You think just because I got a little dirt on my face, I don't know how to read a book?
No, I think that because you apparently grew up and didn't go to school. I believe you said at one point that you can't read. I'm sorry, was that supposed to be
No, we did.
We can pretend like a test now.
We did just meet you, and one of the few things you told us is that you can't read. So it's fair.
I as a player, I can't decide what's.
Flip a coin. Flip a coin.
Wait, but
Out
is
of
that
curiosity, what happens if
allowed
someone
by-
reads the tome to another person like a bedtime story?
Oh,
Ooh.
The reader gets it.
oh,
Oh, damn.
oh! Thank you, Kate. You ordered so much food. Yeah, damn right I did.
Damn it, now I want Tito's.
Yeah. That boosts charisma by 2, right?
Correct.
Yeah. No,
Mechanic-
I don't know. I think
Above board. Mechanically, I want this so badly.
D'Artagnan, to be fair, you're already very charismatic and charming. I think Ruiz needs a little bit of help.
Okay, I'm gonna regret this probably making the executive decision that D'Artagnan can't. But, all right, well, here's as your leader, and not because I can't read, just when things are when the handwriting is bad, he's lying. Then that's stupid, and so I don't even want to bother with that because why would I want to read something with bad handwriting? But anyway, if you know, if someone else is really fast at reading and
Bruce opens the book and starts reading.
and good at dictating, then I suppose as your leader it would make sense and be the most democratic thing to do to have someone who is specifically good at that skill read it to me and to the rest of us and carry it, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, after Ruiz reads it, then you can read it. I'm sure that we can just all read it.
That is true, because I, as part of the identify spell, would I know that this book can be reused?
You know it can be reused after a century.
Yep. Once a century.
Once.
We're all gonna
But
live
to
that
read
long.
it out loud.
The word's
everyone-
300 years old, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this book has been used at most 3 times already.
This book has been used once.
It has a little check mark that says used this century.
Does it have a library card? Like, who checked it out before me?
The Drider, obviously.
Do we see Dewey Decimal Systems on
Yes,
it?
there is a name in the jacket of the book.
Ooh, what is it?
Ed, what is that name?
The name is Wizart.
Judging by their reaction, this is a joke that I am completely missing.
Wizard was a character of mine who was a sorcerer, but set up a bunch of wizard schools, and that's why the word is wizard, because of wizard.
Gotcha. So, yeah. I mean, I can totally read this to you, D'Artagnan. It's totally fine. I also don't sleep, so...
For the benefit of the group, that way we can all, understand it was, not just for me.
What language is the book in?
Ooh.
I'm shooting myself in the foot here, but I'll do it.
Common.
Common? Okay.
I know that only one of us can benefit from the book, but if it is read out loud, is it like a good book? Is it like,
No, it's like a
fascinating?
textbook.
Gross.
People commonly have things called emotions. If you're able to empathize and understand them, you can figure out what motivates them.
Like, some people are motivated by mayonnaise. Not as uncommon as you think.
Who is going to be getting the belt?
How big is it?
Wondrous items adjust to the size of the wielder.
What class is everyone again? I know D'Artagnan's a rogue. I know Ruiz is a blood hunter, I want to say.
Warlock.
Oh, I'm a warlock.
I'm a cleric.
Okay.
I do not need strength.
Ranger. Strength isn't terribly my bag.
Honestly, I think it would make the most sense for Dean to have the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
I agree. But, I mean, D'Artagnan, who do you think should have the belt? Personally, I think the strategic decision would be to have someone who wants strong things to hit. But, I mean, I guess you're the leader.
Oh my gosh, that really just puffed him up, and he is forever endeared, even though he already was. Yeah, we should probably discuss, because I think that you're right that Dean is the clear first answer, but it's worth discussing as somebody like particularly bad at strength, as someone like continuously getting beaten down because of that, and they need a little boost, because that's worthy of disgusting. Um,
I'm incredibly strong. I could take anybody in an arm wrestling match right now.
I'm not entirely what you would call physically fit, but if I am getting hit, then we have bigger problems.
right, because
Agreed.
you're usually not going to be in melee, right? It's not your thing. So you're all right with not getting a boost. All right. Yeah, we in agreement on Dean then. So
You have
Again,
once
thank you for leading us through this democracy.
you're very welcome.
managed democracy.
Dark didn't laugh. I did.
I'm sorry, I've been playing too much Helldivers.
Dean, I have added the Belt of Stone Giant Strength to your inventory. Ruiz, I have added the Tome of Influence and Leadership to yours. Once you take another short rest, or long rest, you can attune to the belt. And once you have completed reading over 6 days, studying it for 48 hours, you can equip it so you get a +2 to charisma.
So we.
And everybody else has taken a short rest, other than Ruiz. Beautiful.
So there's Ash just needs to get clarification. So there were like 3 items: the bow, the longsword, the belt, and then there was poison that we're all sharing.
Yes, and there was a suit of scale mail on the drow, or on the drow part of the drider.
So it was like armor but made for a giant spider.
No, it was covering the human torso part.
What
Oh.
is scale mail? Is that 15 plus 2 dex to max up 2?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm not that big of a nerd.
14. It might be 15. I think it's 14.
It might be 14. I think 15 is chain shirt, or scale mail is 14 plus 2 with disadvantage to stealth. Dex max of 2 if anybody wants that.
It also sells for 25 gold.
Gold. I'll take it. Is there anything interesting about the Drider?
It looks a lot like the Drider with the same markings as the one that Cyric brought into the tavern. They're getting the hint that Cyric's Strider was a lie, and this is the real Drider that was down there.
Drider had a
Does it
twin.
have like a cool thing that I could take or something?
I mean, it has normal humanoid teeth.
Oh, never mind.
What a weird coincidence that there were 2 of these things down here.
Oh yeah, maybe they were, like mates or something.
I'm not entirely
Could've been.
sure. I think this is the real one and the other one doesn't exist.
No, because we met the lady who killed the other one. Right? She dragged her up there. She was a terrible person. But, a really good warrior.
So, was this the thing causing all the sewer delays?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Something feels off. The odds of there being 2 identical things, and if there was, that we just happened to run into it.
Well, no, I'm with you on thinking that like the other one was maybe like some kind of, it makes sense. You're right. That's an illusion or whatever. But just because one of them was a copycat or something doesn't mean that this wasn't what we're after.
Hindsight 2020, we probably should have gotten more information.
I mean, I'm always good to err on the side of caution. You think maybe there's more down here?
I look around, and at this point, you see in the darkness, Ruis's eyes. Over each of them, you see this very faintly glowing purple glyph. As they scan the entire room or the entire area. Does it look like there is more stuff down here, or is this just look like a sewer?
I mean, it's a sewer. You haven't gotten that far into the sewer. This may have just been happenstance for you to have run into this.
I would like to delve a bit deeper just to see if we can find something else. Worst case scenario, we can always run away.
How does
Although-
everyone feel physically?
I mean, I took a little rest. I feel great. Bruce, how are you doing?
I am better than
We got
I'm
a healer, right?
I can heal a bit.
I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Ooh,
Oh
sure.
no!
I'll get this.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
12.
4.
I also got a 12.
No.
I do only.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You go.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I only have 3 spell slots, 3 first level spells left. I do not have much healing left.
Ian, or Celeste, you hear a loud thumping coming from above. It sounds like the earth above you is shaking.
Like directly above us, like get out of the way, kind of above us, shaking Earth.
Now it's directly above you.
All right. Everybody, maybe wants to back up a little bit.
Why? What? And then like a little bit of dirt probably rains
Yeah.
down on Dart's head.
I'll back away.
Feet down.
Oh.
Some bricks are falling from the ceiling.
I scramble away.
Yeah, I'm getting away.
Same.
Do you go back where you came? Do you try to find an exit? Do you just try to get away from the falling rebel into Briss?
I think I would, and encourage other people to go in the direction that we came, because that's where we know there's an exit, and if something collapses, we want to be by an exit. Maybe he kind of tries to shout that because he's really in leader mode right now.
Yeah, I'll back out the sewer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The way we came.
As you're hurrying through there, there's a loud crash above the Drider's corpse. A giant head comes through the ground. It is the head of a blue dragon.
I think we should run.
The head comes back up, and it is
Well, this was not a decapitated head.
no. This is head on a neck.
This is
Right.
much worse.
I don't know. If there was a decapitated dragon, then what decapitated it? So
Probably
Sorry, have
another
people
dragon.
in these sewers been getting eaten by a dragon?
Doubtful. They would have noticed the dragon.
So the dragon's head basically then like crashes through and then moves away.
Yes.
Okay.
Then goes back up.
Well, it seems like that's resolved.
Is there Might be something we should check on above.
Maybe just a little bit.
Everyone make a perception check for me. DC
Sure.
11.
Fail.
23.
Oh,
Fail.
fortunate.
22.
Celeste, you see a, what'd you say, Dark 22?
22.
Oh, okay. Anyone who's got an 11 or above, you see a couple iron slats that go up to a, what's it called? A manhole cover.
This way?
Yeah.
Who's going up first?
Alright.
Start. As you pull the manhole cover up, out and climb out, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw against fear.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that figure is a 3.
You are frightened. I'm not going to reveal what it is until everyone's out.
Okay. I think there's a chance he would fall, but there's a chance he could stop himself from falling. Should I roll for that, or what do you think?
No, you're good. Who's up next?
I'll go.
Wait, you're a halfling. You should have advantage on saving throws versus fear.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
cool. So I'll roll. Oh, let's see if that's any better.
Oh wait, never mind. You're not making this. You're afraid.
What? Well, it was a 14 that time.
Yeah, you're not making this save.
Nice.
Oh, just the DC is high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll go next.
Okay.
That's going to
You
be.
might be able to make this.
That is a 25.
Fail.
God damn it!
Right, I feel less shitty for
Jesus Christ.
not that I felt super shitty before.
Well, GG's, everyone.
All right,
it's
I'll
fucking-
roll up next, I
oh.
guess. Thank you, man.
Who's next?
I'll go. Wisdom save?
Yeah.
At least beat a 25?
Yeah.
Literally impossible for me? That's a 5.
Okay, you are afraid.
So scared.
Who's next?
Guess I'll go next.
You notice your companions are just frozen with their jaws slack. As you crawl out, make a wisdom saving throw.
I fail.
Okay?
I've got a +0. I'm not making this.
And finally,
Nat 20.
Dean.
Nat 20. Come on.
No, I want to go up there. I'm scared.
Will be.
You fail your check.
Can I try to assess the situation from where I am, or do I need to go up?
It's up to you. It's your character.
I see my friends get scared. I'm filled with anxiety. Can I try to figure out what's going on?
Sure.
There's
Should I roll investigation?
I know exactly what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah. A giant, as you're doing this, a foot of a red dragon slams through that hole where the blue dragon was.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's a
jumps
couple of
off.
these
The
guys.
rest of you above are seeing two colossal creatures locked in battle. You are seeing Takahisis, the dragon goddess, the evil dragon goddess of the Dragonlance pantheon, engage in a fight to the death with Tiamat.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my
man.
god.
So was it one of Tiamat's heads that we saw?
You think it was one of Tiamat's heads that got slammed through the ground.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Is it limp and the rest of them? Is that head limp and the rest aren't limp?
No, none of them are limp. They are all fighting. You see heads trying to bite at each other. The breath weapon is being ineffectual, but it doesn't stop them from using it. People are frozen. People are partially melted from acid. People are just fried from lightning. People have been burnt to a crisp, and people are just dissolving from poison all around. You see Takihisis, who is slightly larger than Tiamat, biting into with her black head, biting into the throat of the red dragon head of Tiamat. What are the five of you doing?
I would like to channel Divinity.
Okay.
Short rest, and then one of the effects as it comes through twilight spreads around me. And whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere, I can end one effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened.
Okay.
And I would like to end all of our effects of fear and anybody who is within 30 feet of us.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's
As soon
good
as
shit
that
right there.
As soon as the fear effect is over for Dart, he's gonna start saying, "Right, so we got to make a plan to get as many people out of here as possible. Does anybody have any kind of spell that would help to get people away quickly?"
And with that, we're rolling initiative.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
shit.
god!
Nat
So
20!
these things are both spooky evil dragons. Are either of them our pantheon of spooky
Yeah, Tiamat
evil?
is.
Great.
We're
And
helping
also,
Tiamat, baby.
Tiamat being our pantheon, but being evil of our pantheon? Like, what's the vibe on that? Like,
Yeah, Tiamat's an evil of your pantheon. But
are we
This fight-
pro-evil of our pantheon, too?
everyone who's proficient in religion make religion checks.
I just rolled a nat 22 initiative, by the way.
Say!
All right.
Ah! Twins!
Hey!
I am going last.
10!
10? Was that for the initiative or for the religion check, Ian?
Initiative.
Dean, what'd you get for initiative? Dean?
Oh, I thought you said Ian for some reason. I'm sorry. I got a 19.
Cole, what was your total?
20. I have 0 dex mod.
And Drell, what'd you get?
7.
And did anyone make a religion check who's proficient?
Are none of
No
us
one
proficient?
in
Not
religion?
proficient.
I can be proficient, but not right now.
Okay. Up first is Dart. Dart, what we are going into a skill series or a skill challenge. The goal for this one is to get 13 successes before 5 failures.
Is this because something like mental is gonna be happening to us, or?
No, that's how you win the encounter.
Wait, a success at what though?
A skill check to evacuate people.
Okay.
So you either use a spell to justify how you're using that to evacuate people, or you have to justify a skill. You can use a skill more than once, but each time you use a skill, the difficulty of that subsequent skill increases by 2d6.
Okay. So the skills that Dart can use here are, stealth and dex. He's not super strong. He can pick up children.
You can use any skills as long as you justify it. Stealth
Right.
may be getting out of the way of the dragons without them noticing.
Yeah, that's
Um,
thinking.
straight intelligence check, maybe recalling the layout of the city to guide people. Persuasion, maybe convincing people to go. You have to justify your skills, though.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. This is me making something up. So I'm gonna say, do I see anybody who might remind me of some of my, some of my rats back at home who I have had to wrangle when they wanted to fight something they shouldn't? Does anybody look like they want to try to fight and shouldn't be doing that?
make a perception check.
Okay. Uh, 14.
You identify a group of 5 people that look like they are like swords drawn, with a shield headed towards the fray.
Okay. Sick. Dart is going to try to stealth his way over there and convince them. He's going to attempt to convince them that they look real powerful, but they shouldn't try to fight this dragon, and that they should help, as good adventurers, help him and his party do that. That would be the most heroic thing to do, to get other people away and help with that.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
15.
15. All right, all right. We'll evacuate. You're right. We have no business in this fight, and they start looking for people. They start knocking on doors.
I
Cole,
so
you are.
appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll get a drink later if we all survive, eh?
I'm trying to think. I would like to go around and what's the word? Like just basically run by everyone who's like who's the most terrified basically. And I would like to use insight for that, trying to gauge people's reaction and who's like the first people to go towards.
Okay. So you're trying to break people's identify people that are
Yeah.
paralyzed in fear.
Mhm.
Okay. Make an insight check. You do have advantage because of your ring.
Mhm. Thank goodness. That's going to be a 24.
24.
Mhm.
Succeed.
Was
Also,
that,
you
did you
can
say?
use the same skill as someone else without having the increase. Everyone, and the DC is based off of a flat DC. Then how good of an explanation you're giving me for why you should be able to use it.
Yeah, so I will be coming through, breaking the fear or anything, or just kind of like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah. Go away, go
All right.
inside."
You managed to get 8 people out of frozen fear.
Okay, yeah, and that's all I really would do then.
The you see the claw of Takisis reach up, grab Tiamat by 2 of her throats, pick her up, and toss her into the air, and they fly up into the air for the next round of combat.
Oh.
Next up, we have Dean.
Okay. This may be a stretch. I would like, because I think I'm still at the bottom of
Yeah.
the. Yeah. I'm going to use my athletics to climb up as fast as I can and see if I can. I don't want to say shove people, but like see if I can.
Corral.
Physically, yes.
Are you talking about like pushing? I'd like a little more explanation for this.
Because I imagine some people are like frozen in fear. Is it possible? And if it's not, this is just me. This is a stretch. Can I like pick him up by the shoulders, swoosh him around, and give him a little nudge in the opposite direction?
Okay.
Like be like, get out of here.
Okay, you could do about you could make an athletics check to see how many people you could get.
Okay. Oh man, that's a 6.
That is one failure.
Sorry, guys.
Nat 20s can count as 2 successes or or it can erase one failure. A nat 1 counts as 2 failures.
Okay.
And we're at 1 and
Okay.
2 right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, we have Celeste McBunnington.
Cool. A lot of these people are like scared of
Yeah.
the dragons. The fear effect is like
so.
Is it like is it like you have to see the thing that you're afraid of?
No. And it's kind of hard to miss two colossal dragons flying in the air, biting at each other.
Sure. Okay, I'm going to. Can I like minor illusion, sort of like a like an emergency sign, like pointing like this way for evacuation or something like that?
Okay. Make a caster check using your spell casting modifier and your proficiency.
Okay. That's a 3 on the dice for an 8.
So we're at 2 successes and 2 fails. Ruiz.
Just for clarification, I do have a point of inspiration because it says on my sheet I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Lynn and Ian, you both have points of inspiration because you had a birthday on March 13th.
Ah.
Gee, I wonder who else had a birthday on March 13th.
So the rest of the party has begun sort of getting people moving, but that's kind of worthless without somewhere to go. So Ruiz immediately their mind begins racing into evacuation type FEMA shit, and they're like, okay, a city like this is going to have this sort of plans. And I go through and think about everything I have ever read or heard about city architecture to try and use history to plot a course to a safer location in the city.
Okay. Make a history check.
I'm going to burn the inspiration just because might as well.
You can burn it after you roll, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, if I can burn it after I roll, then 24. No.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, 24. My bad.
All right. You surmise that there are several places that could potentially be kept. One of which was the temple to Asmodeus that was under construction because it will be under his protection. Another is you recall seeing very thick walls at Johnny Toenails.
You named literally the 2 places I was hoping we wouldn't have to go. The devil you know. Let's start heading to Johnny Toenails. I picked Johnny Toenails.
All right. Dart, what are you doing?
Are there any kids that look alone and don't know what they're doing?
Yes.
Dart wants to try to help them be less afraid. And trying to decide how exactly he wants to help kids that look like they're too frozen to try to run away, or maybe connect them with
There are kids that are too frozen to run away.
Oh
What?
no.
There are kids that are too frozen to run away.
In ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is. I was like
No!
unsure if that's what you meant.
Rip.
Oof. I think he's gonna try to do something that his friend would normally do that he's not especially good at, which is, would be a perception check, which is try to see if there seem to be any adults looking for a child and a child that is looking for that same adult.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm sorry if this fails. That's a
You did
13.
use perception last time, so I will be raising it by 2d6, the DC.
Hmm.
It was a 13.
Ooh, we are at 3 fails and 3 successes.
Shit. Sorry, y'all.
It happens.
The
We
DC
need-
for that one was 25.
Huh?
I rolled a 4 and a
yikes.
5 on the.
Ooh. That's rough.
Mhm.
Okay, next up we have Cole.
So we have identified a place to evacuate, right?
Yes,
Uh,
Johnny Toenails.
Johnny Toenails. And that's a specific restaurant. I can say, head this direction, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to cast Thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times louder.
Okay.
And then just fucking yell and just basically say, "This is an emergency announcement. Please evacuate to this position." Or something like that.
What skill are you trying to justify?
So I'm trying to either some sort of persuasion would probably be that, but I don't know exactly. I think.
Okay,
I don't know if that's the best way to do that, but
go with persuasion or performance. Your call.
yeah, I'll do persuasion.
Okay, make the roll with advantage because so many people could hear you because of the thaumaturgy.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
I would like to erase a fail with the nat 20.
Yay!
Yeah.
We are at 3 successes and 2 fails.
Cool.
We need 13 successes and 5 before
And we have
5
3
fails.
failures, yeah. We have 3
2
failures
failures.
left. But yeah, we're at 3-2.
All right, you see in the air, Tiamat breathes her breathe her poison gas and her cold breath onto Tahisis's wings, causing the poison to freeze midair around her wings, and for her to plummet and Tiamat charge into Tahisis, leaving a large crater in the ground where you had just been.
Oh!
Spookifying.
Next up, we have Dean.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. None of my skills are really. I'm not that creative.
We believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
I only have a +2 in this, but maybe I can try to intimidate, like herd people into the shelter, like a
Okay.
like a herding dog.
All right.
A big scary man with a sword
You have a flail.
with a flail. I don't know why I keep saying sword.
Would you like a sword
Um,
instead of a flail?
No, I love my flail, even if I believe it's a sword. Actually, that's canon now. Dean fully believes that his sword or his flail is a sword.
I love that.
Okay.
That's canon now.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna intimidate some people.
All
I
right.
don't think you guys are gonna like what I have to say.
Make a deception or an intimidation check.
It's a 5.
Ah.
Okay. Celeste McBunnington.
All right. I have otherworldly glamour. Whenever I make a deception check, I get some bonuses to it. So I'm gonna try and deceive people into thinking that Johnny Toenails has protection and a plan to save us all.
Okay. Make a deception check.
All right. So that will be 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
17.
DC was 11.
Sweet.
So people, you give a rousing speech about how Johnny Toenails is going to save us all, and people don't know who Johnny Toenails is, but they believe you.
It only causes Celeste a little bit of physical discomfort to say nice things about Johnny Toenails.
All right, as you're getting closer to Johnny Toenails' place, you can everyone make a perception check.
I don't know if did we all move there?
Isn't that the plan?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
moving.
but if I don't want to split the party or anything, but if there are like still people who have not run away and need are we past to the convincing people to come with us part? I guess.
Not necessarily. Like you can see people on the way.
Okay.
What do I perceive with a nat 1?
A 9.
Well, it doesn't count as a failure with the skill check.
I don't see much more.
I have
Did anyone
9.
get a 10 or above?
A what?
A 10 or above.
17.
Okay, you see couple places that look like that people are going into that have the same symbol above the door that Johnny Toenails' place had above the door.
What did the symbol look like again?
It looked like a dog paw with long toenails.
Johnny Toenails, you got some long toenails.
That's why they call me Johnny Toenails.
So who's up?
Next up, we have you, Ruiz.
Oh, fun. I think God damn it, I've got nothing good. I've already used history. I've used
These aren't combats that are like in action. Like if you want to cast borrowed knowledge to use a different skill, you absolutely can.
I know, I'm just I'm looking at my stats going, most of the stats that I would want to use skills tied to are I'm already proficient in. Wait a minute. I am actually going to cast Borrowed Knowledge, and I am going to. You all watch as a series of as they're running. Ruis focuses, and a glyph appears in their hand that transforms and like speeds through like 20 different holy symbols to give me proficiency with religion for the next hour. And I would like, and as we're going, I'm gonna do a dumb and start praying. Basically begging that basically I'm trying to beg Tiamat to start pushing the fight out of the city in trying to get the fight away from people.
This is going to have a real high DC.
There's a reason I gave myself proficiency.
Okay. Before you start to do this, once you're proficient in it, make a religion check.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration. Much better. 21.
Takigesis' station in the Dragonlance Pantheon is that of a greater deity, and is probably going to kill Tiamat.
Oh shit.
And there really isn't much Tiamat can do.
In which case, I'm at that point. Oh, no. Oh, that's an even worse idea.
No such thing as a bad idea.
There are 3 other gods that I know of that are in the city. I'm going to say the name of all 3 of them out loud, and just Asmodeus, Cyric, and I don't remember the name. Luthic. Just Asmodeus, Cyric, Luthic. Please help.
Make a religion check with advantage because you realize that Tiamat's gonna get her shit rocked.
23.
DC was 20.
Oh!
Excuse me while I go actually remember to breathe.
Oh, you did it!
Fuck yeah.
We're less likely going to die, but now I've got problems. Oh no.
Eric responds to you. I wouldn't dream of helping you, and you believe that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It is Cyric.
Well, yeah, but Cyric would never lie.
Never.
And you see in the sky, the words appear as if put there by a Quicken Skywrite spell. Congratulations, Takisis, on killing Tiamat.
Oh my god. Well, what have I done?
What have I done? Sweet Jesus, what have I done?
At which point, Dart, you're up.
Whoa. Okay. So if anybody still needs convincing to come, like, for passing along people who are just like, as we're running past, who are just, running around like chickens with their head cut off or frozen or whatever.
Make a perception check.
Okay,
First.
sure. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Let's see.
DC 5.
10.
You notice the sky, the letters in the sky that appear, and you're pretty convinced that the threat has passed.
Oh,
That is your turn. Up next, we have Cole. Make a perception check.
Oh God.
Jesus.
That's going to be a 18.
You notice the letters in the sky, and you're pretty sure the threat has passed.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Tiamat, seeing this, goes catatonic, and Takahisis flies away.
okay.
Fuck yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my god, kitty cat.
Are you hearing my cat? My cat is meowing
Oh
angrily
my
because the door is
gosh.
shut.
There are still buildings on fire. There's still buildings melting. There's still people trapped under rubble. Dean, make a perception check.
Okay. Please.
Well, we're just gonna skip
Um,
this round because everyone was gonna believe that that's what happened,
Sure.
and then we're gonna bring it back to Dart.
oh, it's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you saw the writing in the sky.
Okay.
Bro, you get a
Oh.
point of inspiration for that one.
In the
That's good.
split second before I comprehend the words in the sky, the only words that that race across Ruis's minds are, "What have I done?"
Saved the day.
Yeah.
PCs are now 5 lower because the imminent threat is gone.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I was ready to kill Tiamat.
I think that
I know you were.
Art is going to attempt to round up however many of his party members are, within yelling distance, and then say, oh, okay, we need to. Yeah, he's gonna just sort of, hey, and beckon near, not to go around, and then say we need to, whoever can lift things off of people, maybe that's a priority, and anyone that has first aid kits, I think we should split up but remain within eyesight of each other. What say you all?
Aye.
Follow the leader.
All right, I'll let you
Democracy.
count that as the help action for one person.
Okay.
Who do you want to give the help action to?
A person in my party or a person that I. Do I know specific is this a time when Scruffles wants to be using healing stuff? Or who looks the most enthusiastic about that, I guess.
I'm feeling good with my medicine stuff. I think that's I'm pretty solid on the healing and things like that. I think giving it to somebody else would make more sense. Either Celeste or Ruiz, I think.
Dean's.
Oh, you have inspiration. You all have inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, then
yeah,
I'll
give it to me. That makes sense.
What about Dean?
Oh no, Dean, do you have inspiration?
Dean does have inspiration.
Yeah.
It was Dean's.
I'm pretty sure I have 2 different parts of inspiration, but I think I can only have one at a time, right?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. If you
I'll
wanna
give it to Celeste because she ain't
Yeah.
got shit, right?
Celeste has inspiration because she too has a birthday on March 13th.
Oh,
So you finally admit it!
Damn it! Ian,
Wait.
take 94 points of damage.
so everyone's doing kind of okay, right? We're
Yeah.
kind of equal playing field, right?
Yeah, who do you want to give inspiration to? 5,
So,
4.
Ruis.
Okay. That would bring us to Scruffles.
I will go towards people who are like real bad, not good. Cast Cure Wounds and use medicine. My
Okay.
medicine skill to try and get them not dying / up on their feet.
All right. Since you're using a spell slot as well, make this medicine check at advantage.
Awesome. That's I rolled 9 both times on the dice, so that's a 14 for each.
Good. DC was 8 because somebody got rid of the imminent threat.
Woo!
Dean, what are you doing?
I mean, Tiamat's allegedly dead. There are people who need to be helped. The evil part of me is kind of like, well, there's dead bodies around, and I have armor of the fallen. And we could use an undead little friend. That's the evil part of me, though. I don't think Dean would ever do that. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I can help people. I'm gonna see if I can like. Can I do a medicine check to see if I can just cure some wounds without magic?
Okay, DC will be 8.
Sweet. I got a
How
12.
many skills you're proficient in? Why aren't you using any of your proficient skills?
Well, I thought the threat was gone, so I thought the skill checks were over.
No, we're still doing this.
Oh.
Yeah, we're at
Just
like
the
what?
DC
We're
save
at
is much
6-3.
lower.
Fine,
now.
then I would to use my perception to see that would not work. I would like to perceive how I can the best course of action. I don't know.
Like basically trying to figure out where like a danger point is.
Yes, thank you for
All right,
articulating it.
make a perception check.
Oh no.
Hey guys, how are we feeling about Dean's third fail?
Did you burn your inspiration?
No, I did not. I have another D4. Well, that would still be.
Well, no, you have inspiration to re-roll for the birthday.
Oh, then yeah, I would like to do that. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're all good.
You're a fool.
Okay, well then it's a 22.
Okay, that is a success.
Sweet.
We're at 7 and 3. Ruis, what are you doing?
Panicking, fighting the urge to hop in my book. Well, well, I think best scenario is going to be use that. I haven't used that yet. So I have mold earth. It's not much, but in certain areas I can so one of the things you can do with mold earth is you target a loose is I can move a loose area of earth, instantly excavating it, or I can create actually no, here, perfect. I can cause ground to become normal terrain if it's already difficult terrain. So So as we're sort of like beginning to go back out, any bits of rubble that are like small bits of rubble, you watch as Ruis reaches out and glyphs on their and these golden glyphs appear on their hands as the earth suddenly flattens out. And I would like to try and use
That would just be cast spell attack.
okay. I do get a help action from, so I do have advantage. Spell attack, please be good. It's gonna be an 18 total.
Good.
Oh.
8 and 3. You need 7 and 2 more. Next up, we have D'Artagnan.
Okay. I I have so many good, like, so many
Remember,
proficiencies, and I keep not using them.
You just need to justify it.
True. Um. Uh. Uh. I'm trying to think of like how I could try to use sleight of hand. Like if anybody looks stuck in a complicated way, like clothing tightly stuck to something. I don't know. Or I guess. I guess can I look around and see like what people need help getting out of a situation, and then I can assess if there's a way that I use one of my skills to help them be
That would
freed.
be use of your skill. And remember, you've already used perception twice. The base
I guess
DC,
part of it is that
the
I
base
don't want to.
DC, the
Okay.
base DC for anything you use starting with perception is 21.
Part of the reason why I keep using perception is because I don't want to make up a situation. If that makes sense, because I am not.
If you're using perception, the base DC is 21 plus 2d6.
I don't know how to.
I think can we like justify by making up a situation? I think like, oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that something?
Like,
we can
oh,
do?
I want to help someone that's up high, but like I don't know if someone's up high. That's my issue.
Just so you would say, I want to help anyone that's up high trapped somewhere,
Yeah.
or I want to help someone that's trapped.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I want to help people that are like stuck in a building. That could be justification for sleight of hand.
Okay.
The DC is built into you finding them too.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this type of challenge is a lot easier if you're if you're used to being a DM.
I like making up scenarios. I just don't want to overstep. That's why I keep
Go for it.
doing that.
The more you overstep, the higher the skill challenge is going to be. So if you're saying to get someone out from being stuck somewhere, it'll be this. If you're saying I want to help someone who is stuck in a room because they're locked inside, the skill challenge would be slightly more. If you were saying you want to help someone because they got stuck in a footlocker and they can't get out now, it would be even more. Because part of the
I want to help somebody because their clothes got stuck on like pointy metal.
Okay, make a DC, make a sleight of hand check to cut through that, to find and cut through that.
26.
26. DC was 14. You're good. We are at.
I believe it's 8.
I think I have 9 and 3.
I
Okay.
have that as well.
Nice.
Scruffles, what are you doing?
Okay. Oh gosh. So I would like to, assuming stuff's been collapsed or anything else like that, I would like to try and wrangle a horse or wrangle some other animal, and try and get it to like tie it up and get stuff ready and use it to pull some of the big rubble and other things like that out of the way.
Okay. That would be an animal handling check.
Yes, that was the one I was shooting for. Let's go. Oh, also, guidance.
Okay.
That would be. Yeah, I can cast guidance on myself then, or. Okay, cool. I just didn't know if that was specific because of action versus.
No, guidance lasts a minute.
Beautiful. Oof, no. It's fine. I cast guidance on myself. That's going to be 9 plus 5, 14.
DC was 12.
Yay! Thank you, guidance.
We're 2/3 of the way there. 5 failures before, or 5 successes before 2 more failures. All right, who's next? Tiamat is starting to stir. And Dean, what are you doing?
I see my good pal D'Artagnan trying to like weasel his hands, and I'm gonna assist D'Artagnan.
Okay. Excellent move. Dart, whatever you're doing next time, you got advantage on.
Hey.
Celeste McBunnington.
There's still a lot of hazardous terrain around. I'm going to use a survival check to try and lead people through it
Okay.
in the safest way.
Yeah, make a survival check.
That's going to be a 13.
That succeeds.
Sweet.
And 3. Ruiz, what are you doing?
Okay, so we've already seen the dragons crash through the sewer once before, meaning that there with this much damage to the city, there's probably going to be a certain amount of damage to like how much the terrain can support. So to an extent, in conjuncture with Celeste, I would like to try to just on my because of the nature of my patron being a stone-based entity, I would like to assess where most likely has the highest load capacity for traffic. Hopefully using a nature check.
Okay.
For like the is that reasonable?
Absolutely.
Sweet! I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
With this one trick, you
You too. And I'm going to use my inspiration. Because I'm not... Oh my god. 3 inspiration into a 19. That's going to be a 25 total.
That succeeds.
Okay.
D'Artagnan.
All right. I want to help anybody who looks like they got hurt in a way where they can't get down.
Okay. Are you trying to use athletics or acrobatics for this?
Acrobatics, and
Okay.
it might end up being like one check that I can pass, and then the next turn another check that I can maybe pass, because like the first one would be
All right, remember,
Probably getting up to them.
you are making this check at advantage because you have the help action from your little friend Dean.
Yay. Okay. 16.
Yes. We need 2 more successes before 2 more. You find a couple people in a top floor of a building that has had its bottom completely melted away by acid, and you manage to climb, skirting the acid. You throw down a rope, you tie the rope to something, you stable it off, and they're able to climb down successfully.
Yay.
We have Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Scruffle.
I would like to basically I want to basically see if there's like tracks, etc. Using survival tracks like down alleys or anything else where people might be like hiding and cowering from like scragglers that we didn't come with us. And kind of, yeah,
Make a check of
yeah,
survival.
survivaling the checks.
Mm.
That's going to be a 16.
Good.
Cool.
We
And then I
need-
would also, can I cast guidance on somebody else?
Yeah.
I would like to cast guidance on Celeste.
Okay. You managed to find a group of people huddled in an area that's kind of burning. You are able to get them out without causing them any damage because you still have your aura up.
Mm-hmm.
Dean, you are up. We are at 14 successes versus 3 failures, which means if you roll a nat 1 on this check, it's all over and it's a failure.
Or you can assist someone.
I don't want to roll. I have a really bad track record.
You can always assist
I'm
someone.
going over to help Scruffles. I like Scruffles.
Okay. Celeste, how are you going to screw this up?
Wow.
Listen, we've been helping a lot of people out. I feel very good about that. I just want to make sure that the animals of the city are safe too. You know, the stables broken down and whatnot. The stray cats running around. All that. People's dogs and whatnot. I'm gonna use an animal handling to make sure that the sweetest good boys are okay.
Okay. Ian, wait, before you roll this, I want you to know if you do fail, this will involve you finding a dead dog.
That's so fair. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but I'm.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I did hit the button before you said anything, and rolled a 22.
Okay.
Oh,
Congratulations. 15 successes and 3 failures.
That was stressful.
Yeah.
By the time you make it to Johnny Toenails' place, you see him out there barking orders, getting people inside. He had the same thought as to get people underground in his place too, because he has to protect his community, or what's he getting protection money for?
Yeah, I guess he's got to protect the people that he's getting paid to protect.
Unlike the guards.
So Johnny Toenails walks up to you. I see you brought some extra people. Good thinking. Whose idea was that?
Ash doesn't remember, but he really wants Dart to have remembered whose idea it was.
It's Ruiz's idea.
Alright, this one right here was the brains behind that one. A very harsh pat on the back. Dart gives Ruiz.
Ruiz then speaks up. I would like you to know, and I would like it to be on the record that it was between you and the literal devil.
There are all sorts of devils trying to get installed.
And I almost picked not you.
You flattered me. Celeste, how's it going? You want a drink? Anyone? Anyone need a drink after this? I need a drink.
Free?
Yeah.
All right.
You always drink for free when you're with me.
Oh, all right. I might have to start hanging out with you if I can get over the whole scent of wet dog.
Hey, I use prestidigitation to keep myself clean.
Dart laughed out loud at that, like loud and obnoxiously. I won't turn down a free drink. I raised myself better than that.
You know what's up.
I will drink and toast Tiamat, who has unfortunately died.
Pour one out for Tiamat.
What? No, Tiamat got brutally defeated.
Oh, yeah.
By Taxiesis or
Tachesis.
Takiesis.
Takis. I want Takis.
Yeah. Takis.
Tachesis.
Takiesis.
So as you are all drinking, Dart, I'd like you to make a perception check.
Oh no. Okay. That's the right 4.
A 4?
Yep.
You go because you notice that your coin purse is kind of light. In fact, it's empty, and there's a note in there.
I got pickpocketed?
You got pickpocketed.
What? Ain't no fucking way. It's got to be a magic purse. He's pissed.
You read the note.
Yeah.
The note says, Dart, you need to pay closer attention to your stuff, Hawk.
He's a completely different kind of pissed now. And
You hear a jiggle of coinage behind you, and you turn around, and there standing before you is your old friend Hawk.
And Dart wants to hug him, but he's still mad. He's mad that his friend didn't come with. Oh. And so he kind of moves to go do the normal big hug and then steps back. He's like, "What are you doing here?"
I work for Johnny Toenails.
You what?
I work for Johnny Toenails. He pays well. He has benefits. We get dental. We have vision. We get 4 weeks of.
Fucking when you up and leave? Just what is that? Is the goblin chick with you?
He smiles big, and you notice that he's wearing braces now. We get 4 weeks paid vacation every year. We have 2 weeks of sick time, and we get 2 weeks of personal time.
Was that her idea? Points at the braces. There's nothing wrong with your fucking teeth.
It was my idea. I wanted to get them straightened out.
Look, you're gonna look stupid with your teeth all perfectly straight, like you're some hoity-toity
Jealous?
to do.
Jealous?
No, I wouldn't want to keep that the fuck away from me. Oh,
Jealous?
well, buy me a drink then, if you're so fancy now.
Oh, I can. I have all this coin. And he throws it back at you.
Do I catch it? Do I have to roll for that?
Do you catch it?
What?
Do you catch it?
What do I roll? I mean, I want him to catch it, but...
Just tell me, do you catch it?
Yeah!
It's all in there. You need to start paying better attention. Can't believe The legendary D'Artagnan got robbed.
Well, you
If
know
the
only
boys,
you've ever been
see
able
me
to.
now,
And I didn't think that you were around.
well, I am around.
So, since when? Like, were you gonna tell anyone that you had these plans to leave? Seemed like you were right happy when I left. You
Well,
never want to go anywhere else.
I got a better job offer.
Dart looks at Johnny Toenails like he wants to physically fight him.
20 gold a week. That's a lot of money.
So you're having fun, just sitting easy then?
Oh, I'm not sitting easy. Oh, you should have seen seen what we pulled off the other day.
What, you're just gonna say that? You're not gonna tell a story?
No, I know better than the shit where I eat.
You don't tell stories anymore. You're too good for that.
Well, maybe I'm just too good for the company.
Wow. I think Dart maybe breaks something and leaves the room. I don't know if that's my initial decision. Okay, maybe he just breaks something.
You
But
always had a
doesn't leave the
temper
room.
on you. Anyways, good seeing you. Keep your coin purse you know where you can see it. And Hawk heads back to where he was sitting before.
Uh, if there could be like little trails of smoke coming off of Dart's body, there would be. That's the energy that is happening right now.
20 gold a week is a lot of money. Most laborers make a gold a week.
Damn.
Wow, Johnny Toenails must be doing something pretty exploitative to have that kind of spending cash.
I mean, Ash would say at least he's spending it on his employees, but that's not what Dart's thinking right now.
Yes, paying his employees to extort people.
Better than not paying your employees to extort people. I know it's a sliding scale and it's not
Yeah,
great.
it's a sliding scale, but
you make
a good point.
Yeah.
Scruffles will go up to Dart. So seems like you and your ex had a bad fight.
Oh, it's my fucking right hand man, and it's really.
I don't need to know how it happened. I know. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't need to know who was using what hands.
Anyway.
Actually said, but Dart does not laugh at that.
Here's a drink on me. And I will put down 3 gold?
You have no idea what things cost.
No, I don't.
As Johnny Toenails is walking around checking in on people, making sure that people have places to stay. Looks like I'm gonna be in the construction business for the next couple months. Hey, Celeste,
Jonathan.
please call me Johnny.
Johnny.
I got a question for you.
I've got an answer for you.
I you're a McBunnington, right?
What's it to you?
Any relation to Hoppers?
Yeah, you could say so.
What is that relationship?
Uh, you know,
Tell you what, I'll trade you. Answer question for a question, answer for an answer.
all right. Here's my answer. Uh, about as good as your relationship would be to a family member that invented lying.
I I'm asking this because I owe Hoppers a great debt.
Now, how did that come about?
You see, I used to be just a run of the mill dog with long toenails. Eating scraps out of the garbage, barking at people. It's a good life. Scratching behind my ears. Oh, when the kids would come up and rub my belly. But Hoppers was the one who awakened me.
Huh. You don't say.
Yeah, is he still alive?
Oh, boy, I sure hope not. But, I couldn't possibly be that lucky, could I?
Not get along well with Hoppers?
You know, the McBunningtons are they're a particular kind of family. And if you want to get along with them, you've got to live a particular kind of life.
I'm
One
aware.
filled with lies.
Welcome to my life.
Well, I'll tell you what, Johnny. Whatever Hoppers did for you, why ever he chose to awaken you, it can't have been for anything good. So, with all due respect, as a member of the McBunnington family, I release you from whatever debt you owe Hoppers.
You seem stressed. Would you like to rub my belly?
Oh, it would be great for my blood pressure.
All right. Giant toenails goes, lays on his back, and your hand goes right through. Out from behind the bar walks Hoppers McBunnington.
Oh, shit.
What?
Celeste, a word?
Uh,
Oh.
that was 3 words. I think we're done.
Would you mind joining me in my office?
All right. This is your bar, then, I take it?
Yeah.
Cool. Take a bottle of whiskey off of the shelf and bring it into Hopper's office.
Like, I know you wanted us to stay away, and I had to create this entire criminal organization just to keep tabs on you, so we could, make sure you're safe from afar. But your mother and I worry about you.
Oh, oh, you do? Oh, is that true, or is that a lie? Tough to tell when it's
I
coming
was
out of your
in a
mouth.
bind. I didn't know what to do. I thought I was a really good jumper, but it turns out I'm not.
Well, you know, maybe you should have thought about that a little harder.
I didn't know I would be responsible for all the lies in the world.
Look, I'm sure why ever you chose to lie was a great, honorable, good,
No,
totally
it was
forgivable reason.
stupid, and I've been I've regretted it every day since. It's caused me so much embarrassment.
Has it really been that tough?
Hoppers lets out a big sigh. If I could change it, I would.
Look, it's not. I get it. Everybody lies. Maybe the McBunningtons more than anything, but you, ah, it's not the hoppers. It's the. You could have told me I was
Call you Dad.
adopted.
You could call me Dad. I raised you.
I
I love you.
Yeah, well, you raised me like a bunny. But I'm not a bunny, am I?
You're really good at jumping.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty good at jumping. Wait, no, we're not having a moment. We're not having a moment, Dad. Hoppers, we're not having a moment.
Oh.
You were the jumper I always wished I could be.
That that sure does mean something. I was Mom, she around or
She's not speaking to me right now.
Yeah. So nothing much new?
Well, there is a reason I broke my cover here.
Why is that?
He puts an envelope on the table and he slides it across to you.
I open it.
I think I may have found your birth mother.
See. uh, yeah, how? I mean, I spent, God, I mean, there in the Feywild, it must have been years looking. I never heard a word. How did, and from here?
Money.
Well, I suppose that's the answer to most of life's woes.
You fault me for inventing lying, but I wasn't the one who invented capitalism.
It's true. That's true. Good old lady. But
So, there's information about your mother in here. You can take it or leave it. If you want to still find her, I'm sure this will be a good jumping off point.
I see what you did there. I don't appreciate it, but I see what you did there.
You appreciate it.
A little bit I appreciate it. Damn it, Ted! We are not having a moment! Hoppers! We are not having a moment right now! Hopper's dad... Dad. Thank you. For this.
I know it's what you wanted, and I've done everything in my power to get it to you.
I appreciate it.
Are you going to look for her?
You know, I don't feel like I know how to do much else.
Does that mean you're going to take a break from the god thing that you've been working with?
Oh boy. That does feel important, doesn't it? Ah. Shit. I guess, yeah, I guess my mom will be there when we're done.
Yeah, but you might not. You saw what happened today. You saw the monsters in the sky. You might not survive long enough to find her if you don't look now. And you know how wonky time is in the Feywild. You might go there and be gone. Be years in the Feywild may only be days here.
You're right. Might be. I mean, you got any guarantee she's even still around?
Read the note.
Hoppers will... Not Hoppers. That's a different character. Celeste will tentatively open the note.
Okay. It's terrible handwriting that you recognize immediately as your father's right-hand man handwriting. You recognize the handwriting of the gnome mage shitballs pissfuck.
My god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The scream I just screamed! Ow! Ow! I was taking a bite of soup. I'm out of it
A
from the
bite of
painkillers.
soup?
I got soup.
You made me choke up my soup.
Why are you fighting soup?
Because I wanted soup, and so before the session started, I had soup.
No. I get why you're having. Why are you biting it? It's liquid.
Because there's like chunks of chicken in there.
Ah, fair.
So it's a stew, not a soup.
Sometimes you gotta, you know?
You know, it's true.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Continue.
It says, I think I found Celeste's mom. She's in the Unseelie Grove as one of their independent advisors. I think. I'm not quite sure. But um, the way you get to her realm is, and it gives these complicated instructions on how you have to enter the forest and the path you have to take. And then like after step 40 of this, wait, I was wrong. Let me start again. So, the way you enter her domain is not through the forest. Yeah, there's the waterfall that you have to jump off of onto the rock. Now, it feels like you're going to hurt yourself when you land on the rock. And I was pretty sure I was going to hurt myself. I was feeling pretty low at the time. But I just fell through the rock. And standing there was a creature who judged my fate.
Fate?
And I'm pretty sure, and we talked, and she mentioned giving up her child at what appeared to be the right time for that. What are you doing with this information, Ian or Celeste?
Listen, Dad.
We almost
Thank
lost shitballs piss fuck getting this information for you.
Thank you for this. This means a lot to me. But, and I really hate to bring up business, Dad. I think my party would appreciate it if you followed through on our deal. You know something about the moats?
He lets out a large sigh. You know, I met the old gods. I was friends with Platinum before she ascended. And I don't think that getting anything installed as a new god will help. I think all these gods are petty, petulant children, and we'd be better off with the moats being hidden.
You're saying we'd be better off in a world, what, without gods?
Yes.
It doesn't scare you at all?
No. I've been around a while.
I'll think about that, Dad.
So are you going to go find your mother?
I think I've got to.
The Portal Inn wasn't that far away. It was maybe 9 or 10 miles out of town. You could probably make it there by nightfall.
I know what I've got to do.
It was good seeing you.
You too, Dad. And Celeste will hold out a hand to shake Hopper's hand.
Hoppers extends the hand and gives you a firm handshake.
Celeste will mosey on out of the back room and back to the party. Listen, guys. There's something I need to do, and I can't ask all of you to come with me. You don't owe me that.
Well, another person's leaving me. What, do I fucking smell? Sorry, he's in a bad mood.
But
I think, no offense, Celeste, but I think what D'Artagnan has put so eloquently is, we don't care that you don't ask us. Where are we going next?
who's been to the Feywild? Scruff. Yes, Scruffles. Would you like to share with the
Suddenly,
class?
so much makes sense. And at the same time, so many questions.
What? It's just like down the road, isn't it?
Wait, no. It. From what my dad said, it actually is just down the. Do you know a lot about? Sorry. What?
Yeah, it's like a bar, right?
Oh, okay. Well, there is a lot of drinking there.
You set off towards the thing.
Can we sleep
Don't we have
first?
a sheriff to kill?
And
Do you want to find Ian, Celeste's mom today, or do you want to? I mean, it's still like
Okay.
3 p.m.
Hmm.
Oh, damn.
We can kill a sheriff by 6.
You could find Ian's mom by 6.
Yeah. Well, I
You're
guess
probably-
it's up to you. What are we doing in the Feywild?
Looking for my mother.
heavy.
Is she in the Feywild?
I'm super hopeful that she is, given this note. That being said, now that you mention it, I do have a lot of trust issues as far as my father is concerned. So maybe he was just lying.
No, I would never trust anyone. Don't trust your parent.
You know what? Words to live by. I trust that.
I don't have a parent, so I don't have to deal with that.
You don't have a parent?
Nope.
Uh,
I was
It's not that
created.
uncommon.
I was created with the birth of the universe.
Oh. Well, I guess I knew you were old. I didn't realize you'd been around that long.
Mm-hmm.
You're 2nd generation.
Well,
I mean, kobolds normally don't live that long.
No, I'm talking to Celeste.
Oh, yeah.
Ruis is still trying to do the mental gymnastics of that was Celeste's father.
So, your dad's a dog?
No, my dad is a liar who pretended to be a dog. It was a weird thing to do. I'm not gonna tell you it isn't. If you're trying to consolidate in your mind a way where this thing that just happened, where we talked to a dog that was really my father pretending to be a dog, if you're trying to make that make sense, it doesn't.
I don't need it to make sense. That's honestly a really logical thing to do. It's pretty straightforward, you know? You want to talk to your estranged child, but you don't want to do it right away. You're going to use, like, the appearance of a dog. Who wouldn't?
I would use the male.
Why not the female? The non-binary.
But yeah, I think the Feywild sounds like a fun place.
I mean, I
Rotten
sure
sticks
would appreciate
together.
your company.
And then after that, we can. I don't know, is your mom good at killing sheriffs?
I don't know. I mean, I do hate the police, and maybe that's genetic.
So you were assigned anti-copper at birth.
Rust.
Hey,
Tarnish. Sign Tarnish at birth.
I'm tarnished at birth. What is this, Elden Ring?
So are you making your way towards the Feywild?
If that's the fucking plan.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
Celeste has...
would we want to
Family.
long rest first? Or go there and long rest in the Feywild?
No. Long rest first.
Okay.
So fair.
The rest of the day goes without incident. You all get a long rest in.
Sweet.
Morning comes. And you set off for the... Oh, actually, at night, while you are awake, Drail, or Ruis, you are reading your book,
8 hours.
and you flip to a page that's normally full of ink, full of words, and there's just a picture of a hand in a noose.
Does that mean anything?
You'll figure it out, or you won't.
A hand and a noose.
And in a noose.
A hand in a noose.
Yes.
As in the noose is wrapped like around the wrist?
Yes.
Or... Okay. Ruis has an intelligence of 16 and a wisdom of 10. I'm not...
It's prophetic. You might... it'll make sense.
Yeah.
So morning comes, you you get up, you do your things, you have your breakfast, and you set out the 9 or 10 miles. You get to this place around 10 a.m., and there's the waterfall with the water going gently over it. And you see in the middle of the water this rock it's about the size of a barrel. Do you explain what to do? Or do you just do it, Celeste?
Guys, I just need you to just bear with me on this. And Celeste is gonna jump.
Okay. Celeste lands feet first on the rock and just goes through the rock.
Scruffles
Does
does
anyone-
it instantly after.
Ruiz turns to
I love
D'Artagnan.
Scruffles.
Turns to D'Artagnan and goes, "You know, at this point, I shouldn't be surprised," and just steps off.
I think that Dart laughs and follows.
Okay.
What does Dean do?
What's Dean doing?
Dean gets a really bad feeling at the pit of his stomach and follows.
Okay.
Dean is
You
being such a little napkin.
You all come to inside of a white pearlescent fountain. Um, you see a house maybe 15 feet from you made of vines and overgrowth. Standing before you, Dart, is the hand of fate that who gave you the dagger.
Oh,
Scruffles, you recognize this creature standing before you that appears to be a hand as the Fae who gave you your gift.
Ah, Jim, I think.
Jamie.
I don't know. What's their
Yeah.
name?
I think this may in fact be your mother. Ruis, you think that your patron wants you to kill the hand of fate from it. And as that happens, the door to the house kicks open. Out runs an orc, a half orc, who tackles Dean, yelling "Dad!" And that's where we're going to end it.
Oh!
I
It
love
just
this.
went from 0 to 100 so fast.
Just boom, acceleration.
Oh man.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
What a day.
Amazing.
All in a day's work. All in a day's work. Oh man.
Wonderful.
Didn't
Well,
lose any more
we'll
hit
be here in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh boy.
Lovely.
Excuse
Well,
me.
Yeah. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks.